Okay, I got another one for you guys. Whew, it's nice night out here. Man, it's starting to get humid. It's summer again. Anyway, got one for you. Something that was as I was on my run, and I'm doing my little prayer and meditation on my run, listening to my hard rock Jesus jams. Something kind of got weaseled into my heart as I was running, and I was freaking weeping like a little boy on the run. I'm sure my neighbors thought I was crazy, but anyway, so this week has been kind of at work. I dealt with a lot of like crazy people, and I don't know. I feel this stuff crawling in where I just don't love people like I should. Like this person isn't worth, or that person isn't worth, or why would this person be so broken, and and so started to think, what God did for us, and that relationship of Christ and God, and so I kind of used an analogy in my own life. So I'm going to say from my perspective. So I have a son, Noah. He's my firstborn, and I love him incredibly, huge amounts, right? Of course. And so I thought about what God did to Jesus when he sent him to the cross, and put that in perspective of me sending my son to the cross. And everything that God put Jesus through, being betrayed by his friends, being ridiculed, mocked, tortured, nailed to a cross, and murdered. And I was thinking about me sending my son through that. And that's not even the worst part of it. The worst part is in the moment when Christ was hung on the cross and he was crying out to God and needed God the most, turning your back on your son when he needs you the most, when he's crying out for you. And that's pretty heavy. And to know that God did that for everyone, for me, for you, for those people that you don't think are worth, for the people that whatever it is that you don't like about people, a population of people or a individual. So just think about that. If you have kids, and oh yeah, this is another thought too. Yeah, I love my son, but imagine that love, or imagine that relationship if my son was totally occupied with pleasing me out of love and 100% obedient to me all the time. When I told him to clean his room, immediately clean his room. Eat his dinner, picked up the fork, ate all of his dinner. And not out of, some kind of fear or whatever, but just out of pure love and wanting to please me. If he did that, and yet I sent him to the cross to die, and for me to turn my back on him when he's crying out to me and needs me the most. So if you don't think that you're worthy or God loves you, God did that for you. And same thing for anyone else that you might think. That person that cut you off in traffic, he did that. He did all that for that person too, right? And this anyone, this manhunt that we just went through, that was just crazy for a week or however long it was. I mean, we want to say that he's evil and that he's all that, which may be true, but that doesn't change the fact that God sent his son to be tortured and die on the cross so that he would have the opportunity and the chance to come into his kingdom. So, yeah, just think about that, I guess. I hope that blesses you. And anyway, have a great night. Peace.